Yo, Freedom Marchers, what is good? Give y'all a minute to get up in here. Try and make it buy it, sell it. Was good. Try it, buy it, make it, sell it. No doubt, skill. You know what I'm saying? I got a little. Well, actually, in 1 week, I'll be heading out. I'll be hitting the road, taking that 2-day trip. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited. How my Freedom Marchers doing? Y'all know what it is. Your boy is rucking today. I haven't rucked in over a month. It's been over a month since I rucked, so you know we'll see how this goes. But I still got the 80 pounds on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't drop the weight. You know, trying to pick up where I left off. But man, it's been over a month. And in that month, a lot has happened. You know, there was a lot of rain, so I couldn't really come out here during that time. And then there was the time that I allegedly, supposedly, according to a test, had the Modelo 19. You know what I'm saying? And it was raining during that week as well. So, and I wanted to go live last Sunday, Rucking live, but you know I had to do some shit to get ready for the move. So now is my last opportunity to get my ruck on in LA. So this will be the last one, y'all. It's been a great ride. You know what I'm saying? I have learned a lot living in California over these last 2 years since the pandemic started. And yeah, sometimes you gotta take the necessary steps to move forward in your life. What's the weather like? It's like 60 something degrees. You know, as you can see, we got, you know, blue skies, even though, you know, there's some of those trails. You know what I'm talking about when I talk about the trails. We got some trails in the sky. Yo, Daryl, are you doing your class today? My boy Daryl's in the building. He's a fitness coach out there in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? I know he does a session every Sunday. So, you know, I figure he might be doing that right now. Congrats on my move. Thank you. I'm really excited about it. I'm ready to get up out of here. I got my place already. I got a job. And I got big plans. You know what I'm saying? I got big plans. We're doing a little different out there where I'm going, man. It's not going to be... We're moving forward out there. A lot of opportunities for me to make certain moves that I will be making. And I will be taking those opportunities. So, you know, it's all gravy. Yeah. A lot going on in the world right now. A lot going on with the government. A lot of shifting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bullshit from the CDC, from the WHO. But I got to be real careful about how I talk about it, because you know they'll give me another suspension, which would last 2 weeks, and then I'd have one more before I get permanently shit canned. And that's why when this stream renders, I'm gonna post a couple of backup channels for you guys to go and subscribe to. And I always have Odyssey, you know. My content automatically uploads to Odyssey, so you know we got that. But I also have a couple of backup channels on YouTube that I want y'all to subscribe to, in case this shit don't, you know, in case this channel is permanently knocked out the box. You know what I'm saying? And not only will I be starting a backup channel, not only do I have backup channels to this channel, but I will be starting another channel completely separate from these once I get to where I'm getting to on the other side of the country. That one's going to have a lot to do with, you know, it's more like a how-to. It's going to be more like a how-to lifestyle channel, a demonstration channel. You know what I'm saying? A lead by example channel, so that you guys can see the work that's going to be done. That's going to be great. And then I'm gonna link up with my partner Muja. We got some things in the works. He was on. He did a StreamYard with me a few weeks ago, over a month ago, and y'all, if you guys were there for that StreamYard for that panel, y'all know what we was talking about. We were talking about a lot of different things. So we're gonna have that popping. It's gonna be a lot of new shit coming. Let me see. Old Head Deuce. What's good, man? Old Head Deuce 22. Being, what was it? What was it? Yep. Are you under the same name of Odyssey? Yeah. You know, it's weird how they do the names out there. I believe it's Tyrus Bane. It's not. There's no TDOA. It's just, you know, Tyrus Bane. Yeah. So under the same name. But like I said, y'all, going to be upgrading. Going to be upgrading the content once I get out to where I'm getting to, and I'll let you guys know where I'm landing once I get there, and I do my first live stream. Hell, I might even do a live stream while I'm on the road next week. So I'll be on the road next week. Hopefully, the storms won't be too bad. I just got to plan my route good. You know what I'm saying? I'll have my brother with me, so we can take turns driving. Because I don't really want to stop. You know what I'm saying? I want to drive straight through for the most part. You know, and rest to eat. Stop to eat every now and then, you know, and then stay on the road, you know? Because at first it was just going to be me and my son, and I was going to have to stay a night at a hotel to get some rest. But because my brother's going, ain't no need for that, you know? We can just drive straight on through. A lot of things in the works. Whew. Man. Oh, yeah. I'm heading uphill now. And I can tell it's been a while since I did this. I might not be able to hit 3 laps today. That's what I normally do. 3 laps up the trail is my norm. But we'll see how I feel. Black Spring with Autumn was good. How you doing? Just telling the people how this is my last Rucking live in LA. I'm sure there'll be more regular live streams before I leave, but this will be my last one in LA. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, man. So my brother, my other brother, my younger brother, he was a responsible young man, okay? Y'all know I supposedly had what they're calling is Mandela 19, according to a test that I had to take for work. But anyway, I told y'all what I went through, which was pretty much nothing at all. What happened was I didn't have any symptoms at all for the first few days. And I was still working out every day. So there was no excuse. I was at home, you know what I'm saying? And I still worked out. But on like the third and fourth day, I noticed I got a little more winded, a little faster than normal. My heart rate went up faster, higher, and faster than normal. And then it stayed elevated for longer than normal. And I was a little more winded. I didn't have any, like with my heart rate being so high, going up high so quickly, and staying high for longer, I didn't have any discomfort or chest pains. If not for the monitor, right? If not for the monitor, I wouldn't even known that my heart rate was higher faster, you know? But, aside from the windedness, but I didn't have any like chest pains or anything like that. But I feel like it's because, I do so much cardio and my heart rate is used to being high. My body is used to be having an elevated heart rate for extended periods of time. Like right now, my heart rate's at 140, and it's been like that since I started rucking back uphill. But anyway, so my heart rate is used to being elevated because I do a lot of cardio for extended periods. There are days I'll do 2 hours of cardio. So my body's used to it. My heart's used to it. So whatever was causing my heart rate to go up faster, go up that high faster than normal, and stay elevated, that's all it did, right? Like this is the important thing about exercising, doing cardio. When things like that happen, where they say the Mandela 19 can elevate your heart rate fast and all this other shit, I'm not a doctor, right? But the more strong your heart is, right? And this is the key. You want a high heart rate during exercise because it helps build up cardiovascular strength and stamina. It helps build lung capacity. So the more you do that, the more your heart can sustain being at those elevated heart rates. But the key is when you're resting, you want low heart rate. You want an extremely low heart, not extremely, but you want a super low heart rate, right? My resting heart rate is between, my average resting heart rate is about 52 beats per minute. And when I'm asleep, my lowest heart rate I've had a heart rate as low as 36 beats per minute while I was sleeping. That's how it is for people with excellent cardiovascular strength. So when, whatever they call the Modelo 19 was doing what it was doing, if that was what it was, that's all it could do. And my body was equipped to handle it. Anyway, I said that to say, that's what I experienced during my so-called bout with a so-called Modelo 19. Now, my brother fully vacillated and boosted, right? Fully vacillated and boosted. First couple days, he tested positive. Around the same time, I tested positive for the Modelo 19. All right. Now, he experienced cold-like symptoms at first. I did not. I didn't experience cold-like symptoms at all. But he experienced cold-like symptoms in the beginning. And then a couple days later, he got toe up. All right. The whole shebang-a-lang. The body aches, the fever, the cough, the coof, all that shit. Full, he basically got destroyed by the Modelo 19, allegedly. The alleged Modelo 19. But he was fully vacillated and coosted. You know what I mean? Fully vacillated and boosted. Now, this is an anecdotal account. So you don't have to put that much stock in it. It's just me telling you guys. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm just telling you the story he told me. And now I've known people. My brother is my older brother is a barber, and a guy, one of his clients, came in after not coming in for a few weeks. So he's used to this client coming in every week for a cut. Well, he was gone for a few weeks, and when he came back, my brother, he looked like a ragamuffin, right? His hair was all wild and shit, and he was like, "What the fuck? What happened to you?" Apparently, he got the coof, but he was fully vacillated and snapped. He was fully snapped and juiced. Instead of using the B word, because I don't know if the algorithm will pick up the B word, the B -O -O -S -T -E -R. Don't know. I don't know if they'll pick that up. So I'm gonna say juice, fully snapped and juice. And then just to save my breath, since they're snapped and juiced, I'm gonna call it Snapple. When you're fully snapped and juiced, I'm gonna just call it Snapple. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know if you guys know what Snapple is, right? Them little juices where they have the little sayings on the bottom of the cap. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna call it from now on. When you're fully snapped and boosted, I'm gonna call it, or juiced, I'm gonna call it Snapple. When you're not juiced, I'm gonna just call it snapped. Anyway, he had the Snapple. All right, his client. He was very upset because he had to do it for his job. He got the what should I call it? Are they hip to Modelo 19? I don't think they can. Even if they are, I don't think they could do it. I mean, whatever. The mistake I made in my last live stream was I actually used the V word correctly. And I think that's what triggered the algorithm. Anyway, He got Modelo 19, and he was fucked off for 3 weeks. You're talking about a fully snappled individual. A cat that drank the Snapple. You understand what I'm saying? Just got decimated. Got decimated. Meanwhile, me, I'm non-GMO. A brother like me, non-GMO. And I had a high heart rate for a couple days during exercise. Could that really be attributed to the Modelo 19 though? Or was that just a day where my heart was like, you know what? I'm tired of your monkey ass. You need to calm down. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Let me see. Let me see. Read some comments. How y'all doing? Welcome. Let me see. For Black Righteous Folks was good. Peace, brother. I'm listening. Please hit the like. Yes, please hit the like button. You guys. Black Spring says, no matter what they throw at you, keep your breath. Exactly. That's why I'll ruck. That's why I'll ruck with 80 pounds and talk to you guys. So I can train my body, train myself to keep my breath while under pressure. You know what I'm saying? To me, this is the best form of cardio outside of boxing drills and swimming. You know what I'm saying? And don't trip. I haven't been getting my cardio on during my absence from the rucking. You know, I use my Peloton damn near every day, going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So if nothing, I'm going to keep my cardio up. And I do my resistance exercises. Resistance exercises are good for your muscles and your bone density and your joints. It helps strengthen all that. You definitely need resistance exercises. I just choose to do calisthenics as my form of, resistance. And that's a valid form of resistance. And at some point, if you get too good at the calisthenics to where it's too easy, you can add a weight vest. You can do pull-ups with weight, push-ups with weight, dips with weight. It's unlimited. Handstand walks, all that shit. Whew. I know I'll be resting a little bit more than normal. Anyway, let me see what y'all talking about. Nicolette Moore was good. For Black Righteous Folks says, I too have challenges with fast heart rate and high blood. My doctor been on me for about 3 months now. Well, like I said, my heart rate is only high when I'm exercising and doing cardio. When I'm resting, my heart rate is at the level of an elite athlete. You know what I'm saying? Between the 40s and the 50s. So your heart rate needs to be high at some points. That's how you burn calories. That's how you live longer. That's how you strengthen your heart. But you want your heart rate to be fast because you're exercising, not just because you're sitting there on the couch watching TV. And definitely not from stress. That's where high blood pressure comes from. My blood pressure, I checked it the other day. My blood pressure was at 109/69. Last I checked, a couple days ago. So my blood pressure is on point. I have a blood pressure monitor right by the bed. You want to be hydrated and relaxed when you take your blood pressure. Preferably in the morning after you wake up. That's the best time to do it because that'll really tell you whether your heart is under stress. Because if you wake up in the morning and your heart rate is at 147, 138 over 90 or something like that, then something is wrong. You need to go see a doctor. You feel me? But, if you check your blood pressure in the afternoon, well, You know, how much did you eat? How full is your stomach? What did you just get through doing? You know, it's not the best time to check your blood pressure. Best time to do it is early in the morning when you wake up. That'll truly tell you. Same with your heart rate. Your resting heart rate is more of an indicator of issue than your heart rate during activity. Because your heart rate is supposed to be elevated during activity, but not while you're resting. Man. Look like 2 laps might be it, y'all. You'll pray for me too? Thank you for Black Righteous folks. Try by make it sell it. I'm so convinced that the streaks in the sky is Modelo, really. When there are no streaks, there was no Modelo. Now they're like 5 or 6 streaks at a time. Who knows? Try it. Who knows? I think maybe you should cut back on extra hiking with rucks on back, etc. Well, I work on speed when I do my boxing drills. Like, this is not, so I don't have an issue with my heart rate. I just had an issue. I just noticed that for those 2 days, my heart rate almost maxed out faster than normal and stayed at the elevated rate for longer than normal. Other than that, I'm good. My cardio is on point. I work on speed when I do boxing and Muay Thai drills. As a matter of fact, rucking with weight, whether you're walking or not, is going to make you faster, because when you don't have it, you're going to be moving faster. It's like, so I also do wind sprints. I do wind sprints. But when it comes to like distance cardio, like outside, running, I'd rather ruck than run. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather ruck than run, because there's less impact on my joints than when I'm running. And rucking will improve your running, right? Rucking with weight for distance will improve your running, right? Without weight for distance. So that when you have to run, you can do so without issue, right? You can run distances, if necessary, without weight. So, yeah. Lawrence Brittenell was good. Black Spring with Autumn asks, you're curious if weight loss is part of Modelo, part of the post-Modelo. Well, for some people it is, apparently, allegedly, from the so-called Modelo. People lose weight, they have a loss of appetite. They won't eat for a few days. Me, I eat like normal. Try bake it, sell it. Make it, sell it. My daughter and dad had it. My daughter's fever kept spiking every 15 minutes. I gave her some natural things. Her fever went down immediately. She had no symptoms after 2 days. Yeah, just, you just take care of yourself. Don't panic. If you get anything, whether it be Modelo, cold, the flu, you should not stress or panic about it, right? Because, your body's going through something. There's no way you can go through life and never get sick. It's just impossible. So people afraid of being a little bit under the weather, afraid of being sick, that's what makes you sicker, right? When I found out that the test said I had this thing that they call Well, they don't call it Modelo 19. But whatever I substitute kept Modelo 19 for, whenever that thing said I had that, did my heart jump out my chest? Did I start crying? Did I think I was gonna die? No. I said, oh, we'll see. That's what I said. Hey, when that test came out positive, I said, okay, we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna live my life. The only thing I could not do was go to work because I couldn't go to work because there are stupid protocols. I was symptom free for the most part. I didn't panic. I didn't think I was gonna die. I didn't start stressing. And I was okay. I'm fine. Here it is 3 weeks later. Why am I head crooked? Here it is 3 weeks later. And I'm rucking 80 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm rucking 80 pounds up this hill. You know? So it is what it is. I'm not going to let that shit ruin my life like most people do. Man, my legs are going to feel it. Good. I need a good little leg workout. It's a good leg workout, too, when you ruck with weight. Whew. Cousin Kids channel. What y'all doing up in here? This is not a kid-friendly channel, y'all. This is not a kid-friendly channel. Cousin Kid channel. I know who y'all are. You think the bag causes the bug? What bag? I appreciate that, Black Spring. I think more things will be unleashed in 2022. It's highly possible. I think so too, Black Spring Autumn. That's why I'm making the move I'm making. I'm putting me and my family in a position to where if they do dish some shit out, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why we're moving where we're moving to. Cousin Kid channel, do you keep a what? Do you keep a blood pressure pump by your bed because you're old? Oh man, that is cute. That's cute. That was cute. That was pretty clever. No, I keep it there to make sure my health is on point. Old Head Deuce 22 says, Maine, LA taking a loss with y'all leaving. I know. They should have got their shit together. LA needed to get their shit together. It didn't want to do that. Yeah. Very interesting sky. It's pretty damn blue though. It's pretty damn blue. I'll give it that. The sky is pretty blue this morning. I was amazed. But we did have some rain yesterday. So buy it. Try, buy, make it, sell it. Ask, when you had the heart rate issue, maybe your electrolytes were imbalanced, mainly potassium. It's possible. It could have been any number of things. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that I observed. It's important to pay attention to what your body's doing. That's why I have this thing. That's why I have the Oura ring. You know, it's just, you know, that's why I have the blood pressure monitor. Just to make sure My body's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I am 41 years old. I'm about to be 42 next month, you know, and that's going to be my 6th 7-year cycle, by the way. My 6th 7-year cycle. So that means great things are going to happen for me this year. Tamiko Anderson was good. What are we eating for dinner? Oh, my cousin Kid Channel is asking what y'all eating for dinner. Throwing off my live stream. Yes, return. 2022 is the year shit kicks off. We shall see, my friend. Smart man, good move. Danny G's was good. Yes, return. The National Guard taking over lots of jobs. Yeah, I know. The normalization of military in U.S. in America is now on. Yep. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. Start a Rucking club. I will. You know, there's gonna be trust me. There's gonna be a lot of things happening. I'm gonna be relatively close to you, Black Spring, Autumn. I will be pretty close to you. I'm basically central. Where we're moving to, it's pretty much central to certain southern states. So, you know, and that was deliberate. That was deliberate because I'm going to be looking for land, and it's easier to branch out from that central location when I might when we make our decision. I'm eating baked chicken, mashed potatoes, and green peas. That was their plan all along. Yes, it was a turn. Absolutely. Militarized, you know, spread, central government control. Peas, okay, with garlic and white onions. Yeah, I'm with the cousin kids on the peas. Yeah. I need more fiber in diet. Thus the peas. Well, there are other things I can get my fiber from. Believe that to retrieve that. You know what's delicious and provides a good amount of fiber? Blueberries, strawberries. You know what I mean? Y'all should also check this bread out. This bread is called Aunt Millie's. It's Aunt Millie's bread. Aunt Millie's something. And it's bread. It's like they got white bread, they got wheat bread, but it's mostly fiber. Like the carbs in this bread are mostly fiber. So like one piece of bread, one piece of this bread from Aunt Millie's is like 30 calories. 30 calories. That's it. From this one piece of bread. So 30 calories, but it has like 13 grams of fiber. It's different views from different people. 13 grams of fiber. You know what I mean? 13 grams of fiber is delicious. It tastes like regular bread. It tastes like regular ass bread. So that's what I use when I want to have me a little snack, and I got me a little sweet tooth. I'll eat that with some like all blueberry preserves. Spread that on there. That's a blueberry spread. That's just blueberries. It doesn't have any, extra sugar or anything. And I eat that, only 30 calories per slice of bread. I can eat 4 of them suckers, and that's only 120 calories, and it's filling too. So, that's what I eat. I can't eat no fucking peas. Fuck that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Okay. Cousin Kitchen says, peas are never okay. I agree. This return said, the question now lies upon Americans. What will they do? Praying everyone can come up with a plan. And that's the key. The key is to come up with a plan. I have a plan that I'm going to execute. And that's what you have to do. Create a plan, believe in that plan, and take every step you can to follow through with that plan. That's the crucial thing. You know what I'm saying? Believe in your plan. Danny G said, I'm chilling, fam. Been enjoying your channel for a while now. Appreciate your content. I appreciate that, Danny G's. More great content to come. I'll be going to the range finally. You know what I'm saying? Because I can now actually use equipment that I want to use, you know. But, you know, it's not going to be my equipment. All my equipment, I lost all that shit in a boating accident. So I'm going to be borrowing other people's equipment. So, anyway. Four Black Righteous Folks says, I hate Brussels sprouts. Me too. Those things make me want to throw up. You know, it's like, I don't know. I just can't do Brussels sprouts. What? Brussels sprouts are bison? Oh, bussin'. No, they're not. Turkey soup sounds bussin'. What is that language? What is this? Can somebody translate what Cousin the Kid's channel was saying? Turkey soup sounds bussin'. Oh, my Lord. They must be some babies using that type of language. Somebody's children are in here using weird language. I bake bread, trying to find a good keto recipe. Well, that bread is a good, I don't know about recipes, but that bread that I was talking about is keto friendly. What the hell? Red beets are nasty? Yes, they are. But they're really good for you. Oh, man. Last spring or autumn, you were making things happen. Oh, yeah. That's right, Black Spring. I have to. And I have to be in a place where making things happen makes sense. California is just not that place. It's too far going. Training days are absolutely important. So, oh, man. Yeah, I think I'm only going to do 2 laps. This shit is, it's already been an hour. Usually it takes me about 30 to 45 minutes to do 1 lap. It took me almost an hour this time. But it feels good. Almost, look, I'm already at one fucking lap. Whew. 1 lap. Now I already lost 500 calories. One lap. Bussin' means bomb. Duh. Context clues. Somebody come get their kids. Somebody come get their Gen Z little munchkins. Somebody come get their kids. Somebody come get their kids. Black Spring Autumn says, Tin Roof Cafe has the best Brussels sprouts. El Segundo, Manhattan Beach area. Ugh. Anyway. So, yeah. I mean, can somebody explain what's going on at the WHO and the CDC? These people, you know, it's finally coming to light how incompetent these organizations are. You know, changing the guidelines on the whim of an airline, you know, CEO. Look, man. Them, and then they tell you things that I've already been telling y'all for the last 2 years, and others, not just me, but all us conspiracy theorists, telling y'all the same. We've been telling you this shit for 2 years, and they're just now telling you. And for the last 2 years, we have been censored, banned, lambasted, degraded. You know what I'm saying? Made to look like the town clowns for the last 2 years. And then they finally tell y'all what we have been saying for the last 2 years. I'm going to give y'all a few examples, right? I believe in 2020, I told you guys, I mentioned, because I read it, I looked it up, I did the research, and I found it somewhere, that, it's just so many things, like the face flags. What did I tell y'all? That the cloth face flags and those little blue, the little blue painters and surgical masks, it's not going to stop a fucking virus. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all that, right? I gave y'all some fucking statistics. I gave y'all from a study from the CDC that showed that people who always wore a face flag, right? People hospitalized for the Modelo 19 always wore a face flag. Didn't I tell y'all that? 71% always wore a face flag. I told y'all that. I don't think that was 2 years ago. I think that was a year ago when that study came out. But I told y'all long before that those face flags ain't gonna work. Right? The cloth ones, the bullshit. 4% of individuals who don't 4% of individuals hospitalized for Modelo 19 never wore a mask. Right? We have been pointing out. I got banned. I got a strike warning. I got a warning for mentioning that. For mentioning that the face flags didn't work. I got a fucking warning. Now they're telling you what? Oh, the cloth mask, those ain't nothing but decorations. That ain't nothing but decorative. You need an N95. Let me tell you something. N95 face flag. Let me be careful with this one. That thing that they're saying works now. The one that starts with a K and the one that starts with an N. Sorry. And ends with a 9. Well, guess what? That don't work either against viruses. It don't. Those things were designed to stop tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is a bacteria. Bacteria is 200 times larger than viruses. They were not designed to stop viruses. It might limit a little bit, but it's not stopping, right? Anyway, so the thing that starts with a K, the thing that starts with an N, ends with a 5. I'm just telling y'all what it's designed for. Let's see. But we've been telling y'all for 2 years, this shit ain't gonna work. They told you that. Matter of fact, we can't take credit for it because Anthony Frosty and whatever her name is, that other chick, and the Surgeon General told y'all that the things ain't gonna work. The surgical face flags, the cloth face flags, that shit ain't gonna work. Anthony Frosty told some guy on PBS in 2019, you don't need no fucking face flag. Exercise, eat right, get the vitamin D. That's what he told you, right? That's what he told the PBS guy in 2019, yo. So what the fuck? Oh, now they want to come out and tell us, oh yeah, them things ain't gonna work. after they then censored and banned people for saying that shit for the last 2 years. Let me see. BitChute, yeah, I heard of BitChute. BitChute be censoring people too. Let me see. Oh, California Dreaming NYC was good. Danny G said, yes, sir, exercise, one of the best things you can do to help your body. Absolutely. Marcy T was good. Kevin is cooking. Yeah, I heard about him. Marcy, why you gonna put a nasty Brussels sprouts recipe in my chat? Ugh. Faith is Me Speak says, don't forget murder. Oh, yeah. Let me tell y'all. What else? What else? For Black Roxy folks, Cousin Kid channel, they're definitely not 30 years old. I can tell you that right now. They're not nearly that old. Black Freedom Autumn says, nice to see you. Oh, in California Dreaming. Faith is Me Speak says, well, don't hook up a flexible tube going from behind to your mouth, right? You talking about the Camelback? Oh, you talking about? Oh, I saw a self-containing oxygen integrated. You know what I'm talking about? Look, if you want to stop something like that, and if it's truly airborne, you need a containment suit with an integrated oxygen tank. That's the only way you're gonna stop what it is you're trying to stop. If you don't want to enter your body, why does this shit keep happening? If you don't want that shit to enter your body at all, you need a full containment suit, right? With an integrated oxygen tank. Otherwise, your best bet is to not close. This is an open system, right? It's not a closed system, it's an open system. It's meant to breathe in and out in the air. It's not meant to be closed off by a fucking face trap. Okay. So if you're not wearing a full containment suit with integrated oxygen, right, internal oxygen tank, then what you're gonna have to do is exercise, eat right, have your body ready and equipped to fight disease. That's the best way to do it. I'm just saying, there's a reason 4% of people hospitalized with Model-19 never wore face flag. What was it? What was it? And sometimes, even if you exercise right, you eat right, all that shit, your immune system's on point, sometimes you're going to catch something and you're going to get fucked off. You're going to get really sick. You're going to be bedridden. You're going to feel like trash. And sometimes you're going to die. It just happens. Sometimes fully fit people, hella fit people, they're doing what I'm doing right now. Rucking, riding, walking on the treadmill, running on the treadmill. They're in excellent shape. You know what I'm saying? Excellent shape. Blood work is on point. All that shit. And then the heart just stops. Boom, they drop dead. No warning. Heart just stops. No matter, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And sometimes people who eat like crap, smoke 20 packs of cigarettes a day, drink 30 bottles of liquor every day, they live to be 130. That's just the way it happens sometimes. But their quality of life is extremely limited. You know what I'm saying? So it's just what you want to do with your life. There will be consequences. There will be things that happen. Honestly, I'd rather drop dead just like that while I'm exercising than to live a long ass life in a wheelchair, needing a colostomy bag, riding around with an oxygen tank, being in pain all the time. It's just what do you want your quality of life to be? You know what I'm saying? People like Jack LaLanne did the right thing all his life, swim through some channel, towing a boat, all that type of silly shit. In his 70s, I think he was in his 70s or 80s, he just dropped dead. People thought he was gonna live forever. No, he died quick. That's how he's supposed to go. His heart stopped. His heart was like, yep, you treated me right, and I treated you right, and I'm gonna give you a painless death. Drop dead. Just like that. No warning, no pain, no diagnosis, no prognosis. Sometimes you just drop dead regardless. But I'll be damned if I'm going to live in fear all my life, wearing a face flag everywhere the fuck I go, wearing a face flag in a car by myself, wearing a face flag while I'm exercising outside. I'm not doing it. I'll be damned if I have this shit that they call the software of life put in my body to supposedly protect me from severe symptoms and death and hospitalization just because they said it does, so I can avoid feeling bad when I get the Modelo 19. No, I'd rather just do what I'm doing, do what I did when I caught that shit in the first place, allegedly, supposedly, so they say, and have what happened happen. And now here I am, rucking 80 pounds, and I've already walked 2 miles with 80 pounds on my back. Almost 3 miles. I'd rather do that. You understand what I'm saying? So these things that they're telling you now, the reason that I'm gonna tell you why they're telling you all this. The reason they're telling you these things about the face flag and all that shit. And you know what? What else they tell you? Oh, the Pfizer CEO said, yeah, the Snapple, the Snap and the Snapple, it's not really effective. That's what he said. That's what he told you. Not effective. Now they're telling you that you shouldn't get so many boosters in such a short period of time. And now they're finally allowing the Omega to take over. And now they're calling out, oh, this might be the end. This might be becoming endemic now. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing it? The shit has been endemic. Let me tell you that right now. If it existed in the first place, it was endemic when it started. It was endemic when it started. The shit was not a pandemic. You understand? They needed to attach Modelo 19 to other causes of death just to make it look like something. But they give you clues all the time. They gave you clues the whole time. They told everybody that only 6% of the reported Modelo 19 deaths were caused directly from Modelo 19. Every other death. Oh, this is what they also told you. What I've been telling you for the last 2 years. And others have been telling you that have common sense and have critical thinking skills. The same time I told y'all and analyzed the data from the CDC that showed that only 6% of people who died with Modelo 19 died directly from Modelo 19. Every other person had 4 or more comorbidities, right? But you couldn't say that shit. If you said it, you got banned. Oh, they told you. Oh, you're misinterpreting the data. You're not an expert. You ain't no scientist. Why are you trying to read that? You know, this idea, this fallacy of appealing to the expert, that's the surest way to keep your ass in chains. Because I know how to fucking read. You understand what I'm saying? I know how to read, and I have comprehension skills. Understand that? I told y'all I did a video about that. 6% of the people who died with Mandela 19, their deaths could be directly attributed to Mandela 19. If that's what it is. Could have been what? The flu. Could have been a cold. I don't know. They're just saying that that's what it is. But what happened at the same time? Flu deaths had the flu in period. Completely disappeared. Completely disappeared. But anyway, now they're telling you, Rochelle Walensky, oh, well, you know, I mean, listen, this shit is fucking wild, yo. It's like they consulted conspiracy theorists in the last couple of weeks so that they can give the information out. Rochelle Walensky told you, oh, yeah, you know, 80% or something like that of Mandela. Shit, something just flew in my mouth. 80% or more of Mandela 19 deaths, the individuals had 4 or more comorbidities, right? And what did Anthony Frosty say? Oh, well, you know, a lot of those Mandela 19 hospitalizations are incidental. It's just people showed up to the hospital for another reason and just so happened to test positive. He told you that. But we've been telling y'all that. We get banned. We get censored, right? We get shunned by society. Our friends cut us off because they want to believe the mainstream narrative. But now here comes Anthony Frosty and Rochelle Walensky telling y'all the shit that we've been telling y'all for the last 2 years. Shit is wild to me. They owe us some strikes back. That's what I tell you right now. Right after I talked about Doug Kuzma's death, the video I got banned for, talking about Doug Kuzma's death, I mentioned the V word properly one time, and they fucking flagged me, struck my channel, suspended me for 7 days. Just after that, all this shit comes out. Right after I said that, YouTube, you owe me a fucking strike back. That's what you do. You owe me a fucking strike. Because what did the Pfizer CEO tell you? He basically told y'all the Vaseline don't work. He said out of his own fucking mouth. Said out of his own mouth. I basically said the same thing, only I said, we don't know. I didn't even talk about whether or not the Vaseline worked. All I said was, we don't know if Doug Kuzma would not have died if he'd have taken the Vaseline. That's all I said. Because we don't. Shit is wild to me. Shit is wild. Shit is wild. 15 minutes. Marcy, it's 27 degrees where you're at? Wow, that's pretty cold. Faith is Me Speak says, oh, Sometimes it's true. We have to do more wisdom than the younger generations. For Black Rights Votes Home says. California Dreamer says, I just saw a bunch of wild shit on BitChute. You couldn't believe it. What'd you see? Yeah, YouTube would never show a lot of shit that BitChute shows, but even BitChute censors sometimes. You know, you gotta have multiple platforms that you have channels on, just to keep your content protected. I only have Odyssey right now, but I will start branching out to other alternative platforms. You know. Danny G says it would help if they stopped the chemtrails on GMO food. Yeah, it would help, most definitely. Faith is Meat Speak says one of the most respected cardiologists in the country said that this lives in your sinuses for 3 days before it moves to your other areas of your body. Yeah. Marcy says those are so good I thought I didn't like them till I ate them. What are you talking about, Marcy? Oh, you talking about the Brussels sprouts? Mop 4? Yep. Robin Schultz was good. Mop 4, yeah. Definitely need some mop suits. Definitely need mop suits. Those are good to have. Mop suits are suits that have charcoal lining in them to protect from radiation. So it's good to have that in your equipment inventory. It's good to have that. Also, a protective mask. You also need a protective mask for any type of chemical gas attack. Those will be helpful. You know what I'm saying? California Dreaming was he says, just watch the video everyone should see. They tell you shit you would never think. Yeah, I definitely gotta check that out. What's the name of the channel? Very graphic. Facts, die healthier versus sickly. Yeah. How many saw the Tonga explosion? Thank God. I think God is trying to get our attention. If you haven't woke up by now, the window's closing fast. Yeah. You know what it said to me? It said, I'm getting out of California at the right moment. You know what I'm saying? Though there was no real danger of a tsunami hitting the coast. I think it just caused some rain over here. It rained. It rained yesterday. I think it had something to do with the volcano eruption off of Tonga. Whew. Man, 80 pounds, yo. 80 pounds. I ain't did it in over a month. I'm definitely feeling it. California Dreaming in NYC says, I saw a lady that they were freaking with because she was curing cancer in the Modelo. What? That's crazy. When they asked her how she had a cure, she said she treated them for radiation poisoning, not Modelo. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Speaking of that, I do take iodine. You know what I'm saying? I do take iodine, which, radiation poisoning has a lot to do with what your thyroid does. If your thyroid is not taking up enough iodine, that'll leave a lot of room for radiation and other things like bromine, chlorine, things like that. Fluoride. Same chemical families, but iodine is actually good for your iodine, for your thyroid to take up. Faith in Me species, I think, is all the cover story for when they ramp up the Wi-Fi microwave weapon. Then when people drop dead, they will say, look, another variant. You never know. You never know. You never know what these people got up their sleeve. That's why I don't have a 5G phone. I will never have that type of phone ever in my life. Because one thing about that system you're talking about, I got to be careful about that too, because they'll flag you for that as well. That's a targeted system, right? It's not like the 4G. 4G just spreads out, right? The 4G signal spreads out everywhere. It's a microwave system, and it penetrates a lot of things, and it's not targeted. You just have to have 4G capable phone, and it'll pick it up. Whereas with the next one in the line, the next generation one, I can't say because they'll strike my channel. That's targeted. It has to have a target to lock on. So just don't have that target on your body. You understand what I'm saying? Like that type of phone that they're all raving about. Oh, look at what this phone can do. Faster download speeds and all this, that, and the third. You don't need that. So just don't have that type of crap in your home and on your person. And you'll avoid being a target of that system. Unless they're remote controlling it. They can do that. But they're not going to be able to do that with these transmitters that they're installing all over the cities. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to be able to be remote controlled because they're fixed. So, like I said, those have to be targeted either by locking on to a device that's capable of it, or by being remote controlled or directed. You know what I'm saying? It's a directional one. It's a directional weapon. So that's the one thing about millimeter, is what I'll say. I'll call it millimeter waves. Millimeter waves also can be knocked down very easily. They can be reflected very easily. They don't penetrate very easily. So there are certain things you can do to protect your home and protect your person from that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hour 24 minutes. Yeah. People talking about shit with a Modelo you'll never think. Yeah, you're gonna have to email me. Email me, California Dreaming. Email your boy. I really want to check that shit out. Do they come with receipts? Yeah, email me that shit, California Dreaming. You got my email. Go ahead, email that to me. Oh yeah, people better stock up on food, water, and supplies. Very crucial. Very crucial. You got to do it. Got to do it. Faith is Me Speak says, so the betadine iodine is 10% providine iodine at 10%. And you have 5 drops, 1 ounce to saline water. It's an antiseptic that kills airborne poisons. Okay, that's what's up. Faces Me Speak says, yes, it is an external iodine, but it's diluted, so it kills all the cold virus in your sinus passages. Okay. California Dreamer NYC says, retired ex-policeman Mark Sexton has just visited the police to report the government for murder. Oh, okay. Get rid of the pork in your diet. The pig is contaminated with parasites. That's one thing Faces Me speaks. There are a lot of animals that have parasites. There are parasites in plants. You're not going to escape. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, parasites are in salmon. Parasites are in fish, other fish. Parasites are in cows. Cows eat grass. You know what I'm saying? Parasites are in you when you were born. You were born with millions of parasites in your body. You're not going to escape parasites. Now, there are certain parasites that you don't want, like a tapeworm, things like that. You're not going to escape it. You know, you got to cook your food. Cook your food, right? And then just know how the animals that you're getting your meat from are being raised, right? Like there are ranches out there. If you feed a pig when it's hungry, they'll eat whatever you feed it. So if you feed it acorns and fruit, that's what it's going to eat. And so you have to know that the ranch you're getting your food from, they're feeding their animals the proper types of food that are conducive to a good diet. You're not going to escape parasites. It's not going to happen. You got parasites in your body right now. The key is that you don't let those parasites take over and that you purge yourself of those parasites as much as possible. That's all you can do. Parasites are inescapable. Pigs aren't the only animals with parasites. You can add a salt atomizer with $10. The betadine iodine costs $20 for 8 ounces. Oh, that's what's up. Faith is me. Oh, Pro Black Righteous Folks Home says, good to see you. Beat the bug. Gotta go. See you next time. That's what's up. Robin Show says, I have a couple of new videos posted, talk about my latest AR build and a gear review. Okay, Robert Lynn Schultz. Y'all check that out. Robert Lynn Schultz has a channel. He did an AR-15 review and he reviewed some gear. Y'all check that out. That's always some good content when things like that happen. I will be doing more content like that myself once I get to a more, equipment-friendly state where I can feel comfortable using my friend's equipment to do reviews because, my equipment, I lost that shit in a boating accident. So, I ain't got it no more. But I don't mind borrowing my friend's shit. The Hobbit Kai says, did you see the volcano explosion? Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. And I saw the advisory on the West Coast. The West Coast tsunami advisory. I took that as a sign that I was doing a good thing by leaving California, which I will be doing next Sunday. Next Sunday, I will be leaving California for good. And I'll be back to visit every now and then. My wife more so than me. But I'll be back to visit every now and then. But I will never be living here ever. I will never become a resident of California ever again in my life. Mark my words. I don't care what happens. I don't care if I become homeless and destitute, which I won't. I will never come back here. Ever. 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 Not to live. Whew. Yes, and you can take DE or diatomaceous earth to eliminate the parasites. Food grade, of course. And you can also take food grade activated charcoal to eliminate toxins. I used to use diatomaceous earth to get rid of ants. There was one house we had a real bad ant infestation, and we used diatomaceous earth to keep it out of the house. It worked pretty good. That and cinnamon, ants hate cinnamon. But I've never ingested diatomaceous earth. I'll look into it though. But the thing with charcoal, activated charcoal does not only remove toxins, right, like heavy metals, it also removes the good metals that are in your body. So you gotta be real careful about taking that and replenish your body with the good, with the good metals, like the copper, the zinc, things like that. Silver. These are metals, iron, that are good for your body, that you need in there, that the charcoal will remove as well. So it's important that you get those things back in your body. According to, talk to your doctor. I'm not a doctor or a scientist or nothing. Faith is Me speaks. Your brother moved out of Cali and moved to Idaho. Wow. I wouldn't move to Idaho, but that's just me. Yep, moderation in all things. Absolutely, Faith is Me speaks. You just gotta, when you give information like that, you gotta bring all the information. You gotta let people know what the charcoal will do. The charcoal, just like antibiotics, when you get sick, you take antibiotics. It's important to replenish with probiotics because it doesn't just kill the bad bacteria. It'll kill other bacteria as well. So, Faith is Me speaks says, when will you be seen again? Are you stopping? No, I'm not stopping YouTube altogether. This will be my last Rucking live in LA. I'll be doing more live streams probably before I leave LA, but this will be my last Rucking live in LA. My next Rucking live will be in the state that I moved to, which you guys will discover. We actually found a home in a pretty dope spot. It's like a suburb, but there is a lot of camping grounds, right? There are woods nearby, a lot of trees, There's basically a forest nearby, some lakes, a lot of hiking trails, right? Rivers, like where I'm moving to. It's a really good spot. Really good spot for that, like for outdoor activity. Fishing, good fishing spots, So we'll be on that. We'll be on that type of stuff. Me and my family and all that shit. And of course, I got my cousins out there as well. I'm going to be getting them involved, in the movement, trying to encourage them to, march toward freedom. Whew. Oh my God. Ow. Turmeric and black pepper is the best at reducing inflammation. Yes, I take that every day. It's great at it. It's not as aggressive as Motrin, but it's natural. Faith Me Speak says, I agree because antibiotics can be overused, causing another problem, which is your natural immunity that becomes suppressed. Exactly. It's very important that you take probiotics. I take this stuff called seed probiotics. They're really good. And the way that the capsules are designed, they're able to withstand the acid in your stomach, and they actually make it into your gut to populate your gut biome. So, seed probiotics. I'm not sponsored by them, but I've been using it for the last couple months, and it's been working out pretty good for me. They're good. And you know, especially if you take them on an empty stomach, when your stomach acid is low, it really give it an opportunity to get into your gut. Tamiko Anderson says, keep us posted. We will see. We still want to see your content. We can't wait to see you. Congratulations. Thank you, Tamiko. Yes, yes. You will be seeing a lot more of me. And you'll be seeing me on other channels as well. All right. Thunder God 335 was good. Sam C was good. Well, I've been up here for an hour and 37 minutes. I'm sure I could probably do one more lap, but since I haven't been up here in over a month, I don't want to overdo it. So you don't want to overtrain too much. Sometimes overtraining is good if you have something that you need to do, like if you're having a competition coming up or something, and you need to take your body to the next level. But you don't want to overtrain all the time. Faith is Me. Speak says all things like that. The green foods and things like that are always best on an empty gut first thing in the morning because your body then uses them right away. Yep. Thunder God 335 says just enjoying day off, but snowed in. Oh, okay. You snowed in, huh? Wow. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not going to a place where you can necessarily get snowed in. Thank God. So, like I said, I've been up here for an hour and 38 minutes. My second lap was not as, I didn't go as hard on my second lap as I did on my first lap. But, whew. You know what? Maybe I'll do one more Rucking live.
Got an audience.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do one more Rucking live before I leave. I don't want my last time rucking this particular spot to be only 2 laps. I can't have that. Faith Me Speak says, I'm retired, but I still work. You like to work? That's what's up. Yes, thank you, Black Spring Autumn. Please hit the like button. I can't see the likes right now because I'm on StreamYard and they don't show me that. But please hit the like button. They're showing me that there are 9 y'all in here. Thank you for joining.
Yeah. Well, like in terms of cosmetic procedures.
Man, this last little stretch. hour and 40 minutes. Well, I guess the amazing Lucas isn't going to show up. 16 likes, okay. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hitting the like button. The amazing Lucas didn't show up, unfortunately, which I wasn't really expecting him to. Well, you know, there's still time. I'm still here. Sam C says, man, today's so peaceful, but yesterday was off the charts, like war was coming. God is good. Prayers are the path to greatness. That's what's up, Sam C. No, Lucas. I was kind of hoping he'd come and try to act on his threats, you know? But alas, it is not to be. Maybe I will do this one last time. The sky is pretty blue, y'all. Kind of impressed. Although they're spraying. It's blue for now. That goes to show you, man. No matter how much they spray in the sky, a good rain could clean that shit out. A good rain can clean that shit out. Nature will always prevail. So, which side do you want to be on? The side of nature or the side of these freaking clowns that are trying to run your life? Oh, man. Man, this was a good ruck. I did not ask nobody to lift up my bike rack. The hell? Hold on, y'all. I gotta take this shit off. Woo. Two laps. Not bad. Not bad for being off for a month and a half. Well, I want to do an open panel. I know that Jay with Open Eyes was supposed to. Either one asked me to do the open panel. He ain't even in here. Oh well. Next time. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Woo. Faith is Me Speaks says, just go to 34. Don't leave it on 33. What you referring to? Faith is Me? What's on 33? Okay, here is a bot. Let me get rid of this cocksucker. Behind me? Oh, you see the square in that cloud. It's all good, Marcy. I don't know what's up with them little bots with the little Vort Mott or whatever the hell they be putting in the chat. I have no idea what that's about. Anyway, it was good seeing you guys being on suspension for a week. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're just watching or if you are watching the replay, please hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe. Uh, you know, check out. I'm going to be posting my backup channel soon, so that you guys can go. Get my little makeshift shoulder pad. You know, keep pressure off my shoulder a little bit, padding my shoulders. So make sure y'all check out my backup channels when I post it after this video renders. Yeah, and stay posted on me. For sure. Much love, like, share, subscribe, and let's keep marching forward toward freedom. I'm very disappointed in you, Clown Shoe Lucas. I'm very disappointed. You are not a man of your word. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of trash. And yeah, I was hoping I would be able to, get it cracking. And you didn't want to show up and act on your words. It is what it is. Also, you people who support Mighty Mouse, who were talking about they want to visit my wife, still haven't done it yet. You know what I'm saying? Haven't visited me. And I've been here. I've been out in the open. Haven't been hiding. But those of you who come check me out, man, that love the content, that love the information I'm giving you, I love you guys. I might do one more Rucking live before I leave, just for posterity. I'll be leaving. I'll be hitting the road early next Sunday morning, so I can't do it Sunday. But if I can do it at some point between now and Sunday, I'll do it, and then we can get one last hoorah in out here. You know what I'm saying? Before I start hitting the trails out there where I'm going, which will be fun. So much love, you guys, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Keep marching forward toward freedom. Peace.